Hey everyone, it's the night before my colonoscopy. I have been on a liquid diet all day, so had a little bit of broth, a little bit of lemon jello, lots of water. Um, you know, just kind of drained. Not super hungry though, which is good. So, just another sucky part of this whole thing. Um, but it's time for my bowel prep. Sounds so glorious. I can't wait. So I figured I would show you guys while I'm doing this, so you can kind of know what to expect. So it's 6 p.m. now. I have the colonoscopy and endoscopy at the same time tomorrow, while I'm going to be asleep while they do this at the hospital. And that's at 9:45. Starts at 9:45. So I have to do one of these bowel preps now. It's like backwards. So these were a prescription. So it's 2 parts. I have to drink one down now, and wake up again at 3:30 in the morning for the next one. I'm not sure, I've heard awful things about how this tastes, and it's so much. I added it to this little cup and then filled it the rest with water, like up to the brim here. And then I have to drink this down, and then I have to drink 2 more of these full of water before I go to sleep. But then I wake up at 3:30 and do it all over again. And I hear that it's gonna just give me explosive diarrhea to cleanse my colon. So I'll give you guys an update on how that works later on, but a lot of people are afraid of the taste, so I figured I would just taste it now and tell you guys how it is. It's not good. It's doable. Tastes like a awful, intense grapey flavor. I don't know if they're all like this, but I mean, now it tastes kind of like iron in my mouth afterwards. This is gonna be fun. Can't wait. I'll give you guys an update. Hi again, everybody. So just an update on how the whole colonoscopy and endoscopy procedures went. It's the day after my procedures today. I drank all of the bowel prep stuff that I was supposed to, and all of the water goes along with it, and woke up again at 4 a.m. to do it again the second time. And, I struggle with not wanting to scare people away from this stuff, but I think I'm going to keep it real. It was pretty bad. It was, it's to cleanse your bowels, and there was definitely all cleansed. Let me just put it that way. No sleep. Running to the bathroom on and off all night. It wasn't pretty. So moving on. The next day. And again, I wish that I could tell you that this was an easy experience, and I'm pretty good with this stuff, but I had some hard times. So I'm barely up right now to be able to do this video because I've been having a lot of pain, and I'll start from the top though. My procedure was at 9:45 a.m. So we got there and checked in, and I mean the hospital I went to in Venice was great. And the nurses were fun and whatnot, and I didn't really get in to the surgery room until almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It was all basic, they just took my stats, they put an IV in my hand that's now all swollen, just for fluids to begin with, and I wasn't allowed to drink any water past 4 a.m. So anyways, I got in, and they told me it was going to be pretty quick. I was going to fall asleep, and I shouldn't feel much pain afterwards or anything, and I went in and they gave me the sedative to put me to sleep, and that worked great. Fell right to sleep. So here's kind of where the horror story starts. And then again, this probably isn't something that everybody will experience. This is just me. I don't know. But I woke up being wheeled to the recovery room, and the first thing I did was open my eyes and I saw blood all over, which isn't something you really want to see. And I heard the nurses saying, "Oh, she was coughing and vomited up a lot of blood," and they changed my gown because I was all bloody, and the blanket and pillow that I was laying on and all that. And of course, no nurse really wants to give any answers. They want to wait until the doctor talks to you. And I wasn't in too much pain when I woke up. I was in pretty good spirits, and I felt a little bit of pain, like right where my esophagus ends and my stomach starts, I would say. Like when I swallow, no pain, no pain, no pain, and then all of a sudden I'm like, ow, and it hurt. So, and I guess that's because he took a biopsy, and I ended up having some kind of hernia of the stomach. There's a fancy word for it. I should have looked it up first. It's basically just my stomach was in my diaphragm a little bit, which it shouldn't be, and like it poked through, so hernia. And I guess that's not such a big deal. I mean, I've been looking it up, and weight loss will help that, so there's not much else I can do except that's what gives me heartburn. So anyway, he basically said, "Yep, we found a little bit of, erosion in your esophagus and, your hernia and all that stuff." And my colonoscopy went pretty well. He didn't find anything odd there except maybe a little bit of diverticulitis, I think, which again is a thing for obese people, and again, it will probably go away. But that part was a breeze. The colonoscopy, I have no after effects. I feel fine down there, no issues. But my endoscopy, I almost went to the ER last night. It hurt so bad. It hurts so bad to swallow. I mean, my throat hurts a little bit because, they obviously put a tube down there and all that. But it's where he took the biopsy, I think, that hurts the most. Nobody told me there's going to be any pain. None of the nurses, the doctor. He gave me a prescription, which he told me about right when I was waking up, so I was kind of groggy still. And he said, take this and it'll help you feel better. But he's like, you're going to go out to lunch with your mom now and go eat your whatever. You can eat anything now. But I can't even swallow, let alone eat anything. So I tried calling. Well, first of all, my pharmacy couldn't read his handwriting, so they couldn't get me the prescription last night. Not that I'm not sure if that'll actually help my pain that much, but so I couldn't get my prescription. I was trying to get a hold of the on-call doctor because I was kind of tweaking out about how much pain I was in. If I was reassured that this was something that is normal and it will go away, just try to sleep it off and try not to swallow that much. And, if I had heard all of that, I probably wouldn't have been freaked out. But nobody told me anything about pain or what to expect with pain or how long it would last or what it was from. So I'm a little bit disappointed in that aspect because I just felt I had no idea what was going on. And so I was a little panicked. But again, I don't want to scare everybody because this is probably not a normal thing. I don't think that they would take a biopsy unless, you had a hernia as well, or if there was, anything else that was a risk for cancer or anything like that. And maybe it's just me that I don't know why I'm in more pain maybe than usual, because they should have told me if that was the norm. But my mom's on her way to go get my prescription now because we've figured it all out, and It's like it's like an anti-acid thing that helps people heal from ulcers and stuff like that. So I'm sure that will help heal my wound in my esophagus. So yeah, I as I said, I'm gonna keep this stuff real. I don't want to tiptoe around too much because I think you guys want honesty, and if I had seen somebody else talking about how much this hurt afterward, I would have been more prepared. So it feels a lot better today than it did last night, which is a good thing. I can actually swallow now without freaking out and stomping my feet, which is what I was doing last night. So my next step is a sleep study, and my pre-op appointment, which is Thursday. So I'll let you guys know what the next step is and what my surgeon says. And I think I'm down about 20 something pounds from my heaviest now from being on the 30 carb per day diet. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm sure my doctor will be happy with that progress too. So I'll update you guys then, and I'll let you know how it's going. Okay, bye.